Our edible plant of the day is Dame's Rocket. Dame's Rocket is this really pretty flower that is not so fragrant during the day, but in the evening it's a lot more fragrant. Some people back in the Victorian period considered it an aphrodisiac. Kind of interesting on the scent of the flower in the evening. And so it smells really good in the evening, but you don't really smell anything during the day. The leaves, when they were tender, a lot of people, especially the Europeans, would use them in salads. They're kind of bitter like arugula is, they have a little bit of bitter twang. The seeds can also be used for stings and serpent bites, they say. And if you take the seeds and you mix them with vinegar, they can make a freckle treatment, is what they say about that. Haven't ever tried it. Or you can sprout the seeds and eat the seeds. You don't want to eat a lot of the leaves. There's one author of a medicinal book that says that you can actually use the leaves for a substitute for ipecac. So it's too much if you use a lot. So make you induce vomiting on that. It's supposed to induce sweating, urination, things like that. But it's kind of a fun one. I don't usually eat this one. This is not one I eat, but it comes back year after year. It's very pretty. A lot of people think it's native, but I have read that it's technically not native. It's a European plant, but the caterpillars and the butterflies and moths and hummingbirds, they really like it. So the main thing, the reason why you want to go with native plants is because native ones they're not quite as invasive, okay? Native ones don't just take over your area. If it's a non-native, it can be invasive and take over because it's not in its normal environment. Also, generally, the birds, the bees and the hummingbirds don't know what to do with non-native plants, but evidently they know what to do with this Dame's Rocket. This Dame's Rocket is right by our front porch where my husband has hummingbird feeders, so we have a lot of hummingbirds who like the Dame's Rocket and our hummingbird feeders. So it still has some good uses. If you have some Dame's Rocket growing, enjoy it. It's pretty. I don't know if you want to plant it. It's just up to you. How strict you are about whether you want native plants only. All right, that's today's flower, Dame's Rocket.